incidents of sexual violence or bride burning, gruesome attacks on women, and we become so immune to it. And then there are critics, analyzers, who say, why analyzing trends, why did this happen, how do we stop it, what next should we do? And in the process also we analyze victims, and we have certain transfixed notions about victims. That a victim of sexual violence will act like this, her demeanor will be like this, her actions will be like this, or she will look like a victim. Similarly, for victims of domestic violence, we have certain fixed notions of how a victim of domestic violence looks, her situation, her life, from where she's coming from. Her husband must be an alcoholic, she must be a poverty-stricken woman living in the slums. Now, these notions are so fixed in our memory that when a victim doesn't fall into this category, we doubt her credibility. We doubt, was she really a victim? Is the story credible? Is she making this all up? So all these questions come into our mind, because for us a real victim has to be fit into a particular frame. So let me here start with my own story. I am a victim of domestic violence, and I was in a very violent marriage for 13 long years. In 1984, when I wrote my personal story, many people did not believe it. And they said, she doesn't look like a victim. She looks confident, she can speak English. How can she be a victim of domestic violence? But in my book, I have described the very nuanced ways in which domestic violence happens and how helpless the victim gets, and the despair you get into. You begin to doubt your own self. And when I talk about domestic violence, in my case, I'm not talking about a slap here or a hateful comment somewhere. I'm talking about broken nose, blood everywhere.